Hey guys, and happy Tuesday. So for today's DIY, I'm going to be using this little sled that I got from a thrift store, and I'm just going to be giving it a pretty generous coat of white Waverly chalk paint. Now I'm not covering the whole thing up, so I'm kind of making it a little bit distressed, or I don't know, whitewashed or whatever you want to call it. Because I did want that a little bit of the color to kind of show through, kind of give it that aged and weathered look. So like I said, I just take the Waverly white paint and just kind of go over it with my paintbrush here very lightly, and kind of in some spots a little bit more heavy, just to, give it some texture. And like I said, to let that color kind of come through from underneath. So for today's DIY, I am part of the Make It New challenge that's hosted by Jasenia over at Be Thrifty 2 and co-hosted by Marika Creations. And I will link their information in the description box along with the playlist for today's challenge. So be sure to check them out, give them some love, let them know I sent you. These ladies are both so talented and they both have such different, um, crafting ideas and stuff. So you definitely don't want to miss out on what they have to offer. And if you're coming over here from the playlist, thank you so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate everyone who shows up and watches my videos. And if you're returning, you know I appreciate you. So be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and just leave a comment. Let me know you came over from the playlist, or just let me know whether you like it or not. And then for the next thing, I'm going to take these letters that I got from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to spell out home. I'm also adding this little red door. I think it's from Target Dollar Spot. I used it in a different DIY, so I just kind of pulled a little hanger off the back, and I'm just going to glue it over that heart just because I didn't want the heart there. Usually I don't mind when the wood has the heart cut out, but I just didn't like it on this sled. So I went ahead, took the door, covered it up, and I'm also using this little wreath from the Target Dollar Spot. And so I'm just going to go ahead and glue everything down. And I did paint the letters green. And like I said, those letters are from Dollar Tree, but you can get them, from anywhere. And so I'm just going to go ahead, glue the little door to the middle there. And then I'm going to spell out home going from the top, down. So that is all I'm going to do with this. And then once I'm done adding all the letters and the wreath and stuff on there, I realized I was going a little bit too far up with the glue because I only had to put it on the little bottom parts of the letter there. But anyway, so I just went ahead and I'm using the wreath as the O. I'm just trying to line them up, see where I want the letters. Then I'm going to glue them all down. And guys, you can find these sleds at thrift stores and Goodwill and stuff. They're a dime a dozen. I find them all over the place. And I know that Target also had some little sleds. They're not exactly like this, but they were flat, and you could do, essentially the same type of project with that. And Dollar Tree has like sled shaped signs, and it's completely flat, but you could, use the technique that I use to take that picture off of it or paint over it and kind of do the same thing as well. So, there's other options, obviously. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to replace the little jute twine hanger. It did have a big thick rope in there and it was really old and ugly looking, so I just cut it off. So I'm just going to take a piece of, this is actually not jute twine, this is a piece of rope. Un, what is it called? Like unbraided it and just use one strand of a nautical rope. So I'm just going to stick it through the hole and it wouldn't fit, without me gluing the end or whatever. So I just glued it in there. I just put it in there, made a knot, and that was it, guys. So I hope you like it. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and until the next time, be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. Bye, guys.